Right, here we are at Latchi Beach. It's one of my favourites. It's quite busy today. I was actually up here 2-3 days ago. It wasn't anywhere near as busy as this. I mean, this isn't busy. It's quite busy. There's free Wi-Fi on the beach here. I don't know how long the signal stretches for. I tend to stay around this area if I can. You can easily swim to the rocks in the distance there. Here. The water's quite salty, so you actually float. So it's very easy. Lifeguard station here. I think it's about 3 or 4. Got public toilets here, showers. There's a restaurant here and it's like an ice cream crepe place. Restaurant gets quite busy. I haven't actually eaten in this one myself, but I've had a drink in it. You have to pause it and see what the prices are like. Oh, I normally sit out here. It's a children's play area, swings, etc., slides. As you can see, the beach goes on for quite a bit. It's actually less busy this side. Changing room there if you need it. There's a slide and that lot. Swings, etc. It's very choppy today. In fact, it's quite quiet up this part, really. A few people seeking shade, grass here. lifeguard station. Sun loungers are £2.50 each. So if you want the 2 sun loungers and the umbrella, it's €7.50. Now where I parked was like one of the main car parks, but this road runs parallel to the beach. If you're looking for Latchi sports, just follow this road. And it's up on the right hand side, and that's the harbour that they go from. And we'll come to that in a minute. If you've never been to Cyprus before, I'll say it in all my videos, it is mightily hot here. You're talking 30 Celsius at about 9-10 in the morning, topping up at about 35 to 40 some days, you know. I've been coming here for years now, and I'll never get used to the heat. It always hits you. The moment they open the doors on the plane, gosh, it's like stepping out into an oven. But my God, is it beautiful. If you're in 2 minds about whether to come here, come here. You won't regret it. And the whole island is beautiful. I've never been to the north side, which is the Turkish occupied side. I've always stayed in the actual Cypriot bit, but you can go, pirate can't go anywhere here. Right, it's called the tavern. So this looks like mainly seafood in here. Calamari, €12.50. Octopus, 17. Do a platter for 32. Not my cup of tea, I must admit, but you know, each to their own. It's like they're doing some building work around here at the moment as well, so. But that's a tavern there, quite a big one actually. Be a nice place to have a lunch or something, looking out to sea. Now Latchi from Paphos, which is where I stay, probably about 35 to 40 minute drive. Easy to find.
Se ακουμπήξα πίσω. Μα μην το ρισκάρεις.
This is probably my favourite beach. There's plenty of beaches around. Rico's Beach, Paphos, Coral Bay. No, there's quite a few. This boat here, I may be mistaken, but I'm having trouble seeing it on the screen, so excuse me, but I think these you can hire out for a day, half a day. I saw it on a vlog somewhere. It's about €200. So you get 4 or 5 of you on there. It's only like €40 each. And I'm not sure if you have to pay for fuel on top. I think you might have to. That's not going to cost a lot if there's a few of you on there. But you can take it around to Blue Lagoon, which is in the direction that one was going. How far it is from the port, I don't actually know, to be honest with you. But it can't be that far if you can hire one of those boats out. Get there and back easy. Don't know what that's going to be. It just looks like it's going to be like a new walkway, I suppose. Maybe they're going to put some seats there. Be nice if they did, I think. Be quite a good view. Do is at the end of this path we'll hang a right, go into the port. There's a load of restaurants and that lot around here. There's another part to the beach as well, just sort of north of where we're going, or up. I'm not sure if that's north actually. You know what I mean. Don't know what they are there, but they're looking empty. It's like they're building some, maybe offices, apartments. Got balconies, so I assume they might be apartments. Again, there's another car park here. There's a map of Paphos. Have a look around here, check the boats out. Looks like there's a couple of cruise boats in here. Blue Lagoon actually, I think that one says I'm looking at. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera at the moment, but we'll go a bit closer to it. The other day, saw about 3 or 4 going out together. And they all took a left, so I assume they were all heading for the Blue Lagoon. If you've never been there, if you go by road, the terrain is quite rough. I haven't actually been myself. Morning. But apparently it's not something you can take a normal hire car down to. So just be aware of that. In fact, going by boat might be a better way of seeing it, to be honest with you. Quite a few boats in here. A lot of them look like they're private ones as well. Looks like there's a whole row here of hire boats out. It's a good private one. Latchi Queen, Blue Lagoon cruise boat. Looks like that one's got a massive slide that goes off the side of it. Right. So on here, departs at 10:30, returns at 1:30. That's a morning departure. Afternoon, it's at 2 o'clock and it returns at 5. There's a phone number there for one of them. We'll get other ones as well. I'm sure there's more than one that does it. Locked out the price of adults, so I'm assuming the price has gone up. I can read underneath, it looks like it says 20. I would suspect it's probably gone up more than that now for adults. Children, it's, well, you can see it's at €10. Looks like it's one of the boats coming in now, actually. What is the time? 12:30. So maybe this one's early, or it's set off early. There's a few people fishing here as well. A couple of guys here and there. There's a few over there. Blue Lagoon Cruise, Dimitri Shara. Like they do food on board as well. Down here, might meet up with it as it docks. Public toilets there as well. It looks like he's just pulling up to the side at the moment. Or is he? Oh, hang on, he might be turning around. I was going to say, I thought he might have gone in stern too. Coming up to some restaurants and that lot here as well now. It's like a property place as well. They've got some boats here. Latchi Queen. Lagoon cruise. Empire. Property. Let's have a quick look. One bedroom apartment. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the reflection, but €75,000. Hilltop 3-bedroom bungalow with title deeds. 234. Looks like it's got a pool with it as well, so that's the sort of prices you get around here. 165. That's a 1-bedroom bungalow plus studio. It's not bad. Got a restaurant here by the port. Coffee shop. Another fish restaurant, by the looks of it. Right, everybody's sitting out here. It's like orange juices and a lot of cold drinks. Steakhouse. Mini market. Let's go in there and have a look, shall we? Have a property place. It's alright. 3-bedroom detached, 230. Pool and that. Things like snorkeling kits and that lot here, postcards, various sweets, jellies or whatever they have here. Postcards, clothes. We'll actually come back past this in a bit. Newspapers, hats, towels, sun creams, fresh fruit, beer, little handbags, purse pouches or whatever you want to call them. Flip-flops, snorkeling kits, hats again, inflatables, Little surfboards. Some people going on the next cruise. Another restaurant. Paphos. So I did quite a lot of pork chops, mozzarella salads, lamb chops, mixed grills, chicken, seafood.
I am not going to look the other way and make a mistake. It's not what I do.
We'll have to pause that. Should like all of them.
Hello,
Oh, yeah. Fine, thank you.
Good. You got one as well?
Locals around here are really nice. It's just telling me to make sure I video this. It's quite nice views out over the port there. Now the buttons. Molo's lunch. Nice to get focused on the right. Latchi Water Sports. Blue Lagoon. Can't get the prices of this one, there's too many people looking, but George's Water Sports, Mediterranean one, Blue Lagoon trips. That's 20 here, so it might be 20 on that other one I first showed you. Glass bottom boat, that one. So we're coming to the end of this part. Latchi Hotel. Coming up to the end of the port now. There's a few more restaurants around the corner if I remember rightly. There's another part of the beach as well we'll show you. We'll take a walk down to the main sort of town bit. Drop off point. Just have a quick look. Here, we'll come up to the restaurants in a minute, but you can't walk beach side of them unless you actually walk along the beach. Actually, do you know what? Let's do just Saturday. Small boat trip places. We get the prices of these on the way back down where we come roadside. I don't think there's any price or any menus along here where you can see. But these are, I bet you these are beautiful at night as well. Eating here looking out. Beach house. These guys do scuba diving. I won't walk up all the way up to the end of the beach here. It looks like there's another small bar, but I think up that end sort of things are quite sparse, you know. Let's just have one last look around before we sort of head off down the main road. So like I said, if you're debating on whether to come here or not, don't debate, just get over it. You'll love it. It's in euros over here, which you probably know anyway. They drive on the same side of the road as us guys in England. So they drive on the left. So if you're not based in England, just be aware of that. To be honest with you, it was one of the things that brought me over here for the first time, because we had young kids at the time. I thought it'd just be a bit safer going somewhere abroad where they drove on the same side of the road. So it's get quite condensed along here. Beach Terrace Bar again. You can kind of get a look where it looks out onto the ocean there. I think the bars and that on this side of the road are shut. looking at him. Looks like this place here was shut down as well, whatever it was. Looks like it was just a bar. Waves Lounge. That's the bar. Oh, there's a menu here. Let's have a quick look. Excuse me if you get bad reflections, nothing I can do about it. As you can see, it's a hell of a view outside there, isn't it? I'm actually a bit higher than what the decking is there. Doesn't that look beautiful? Now, one thing I should say is, as of now, recording this, it's the 9th of August 2021. You need what they call a safe pass when you go into basically everywhere. And basically what a safe pass is, it's basically your Cyprus flight pass. So either print it up and bring it with you everywhere, or at least have it easily accessible as a PDF on your phone. I do the latter. I can't be bothered with paperwork. It's too much hassle. I just put mine in my documents folder on my phone and just 2 taps and I'm there. But I don't think I've been anywhere yet where they haven't asked me for it. Even McDonald's are asking for it. But we're coming down into the main sort of town bit now. It's mostly shops and that on the left side as we're walking. There's a pharmacy and that lot over there. Taxi place. Rent a car. It's another fish tavern by the looks of it. Oh, Latchi Hotel, it's the back end of Latchi Hotel. That looks nice actually. But you've got some great views in some of the rooms there. Get yourself a sea view room, cool. So this is the front ends of a lot of the restaurants we're seeing now, by Latchi, Resto Mal. That's the port there. Like I say, not much over here. Except the pharmacy taxi place. It's a boat hire place. Property sales. Travel agency. Offices of Latchi Water Sports Centre. Crossover actually. There's nothing much left on this side, as you can see. Paphos restaurant. This is the front of it, if you want to call it the front. This is a market I went in earlier. So they've got all sorts of scuba kits and that, not flip-flops, footballs, towels. Look like flip-flops for Bigfoot then. Christ. Hats. Cheap sunglasses. Yeah, Ray-Ban, yeah, alright. Won't say anything more on that. Postcards. Same thing's China there, look. Jewelry shop, this bit upmarket, this actually. DKNY watches. Casio laws, Cavalli. Quite big on religion over here. I think they're Orthodox. Greek Orthodox, most of them. If I'm wrong on that, correct. Fresh fruit and drinks. Grapes. Baseball caps. Hats. Properties. Another souvenir shop. I would advise, don't come out here for a week, always come out here for a fortnight. I'll try to extend my holidays past a fortnight, to be honest with you. 16 days this one is. I think the last one was 23. Beach shoes. Aqua shoes. How much are they? You want some aqua shoes? This is European sizes, so you'll have to work that one out for yourself, but cheapest, which I would gather would be the sort of children's type ones, are €8. Most expensive would be large feet adults, just €10. So that's not bad. Believe me, don't go barefoot anywhere here, unless you want burnt feet. So maybe buying something like that, even for on the beach, because the sand from the seafront to your sun lounger can be mightily hot, and you'll find yourself jumping. You'll be very light-footed across the sand, put it that way. Another property services place. Look here, what we got here? Well, this one here, 135 grand. 2-bedroom townhouse between Paphos and Latchi Marina. Large terraces. It's got a communal pool, that one, 135. This is in euros. 3-bedroom one. Probably the same sort of place. Fully furnished, title deeds, communal pool again, 180, apartment, large terrace, stunning views, 89, 2-bedroom party, Gaka, whatever that is. Great views, looks like another communal pool, 99. Same place again, 2-bedroom apartment. Looks like it might be a different complex looking at the pool. 89.5. This one is a 4-bedroom villa. Total D's, perfect location apparently. It looks nice, I must admit. 4-bedroom, detached. Prodonbury, between Paphos and Latchi. Short drive to the beach, Total Deeds. Private location with swimming pool. Finished to high standards, 275,000. So if you've got the money and you're looking for a place, Latchi could be a good choice. And that, for the most part, is it. We're just going along the road now, parallel to the port. Should we try and find our way back to the seafront? Let you have one final look. I want a final look as well. In fact, I think I might have a beer at that bar I first mentioned. Can't work out how to get down there now. Looks like there might be a small path to the car park. Let's go down here. That main road just goes back and takes you out of Latchi. But I'll show you the big car park actually, if I remember, which I've parked in. Parking's free here, or it is in the car park I use anyway. I've never used any other, so I can't say if they do charge or not, but I don't think they do. There's your jeeps here, look. It's a lot cooler by the sea today. There's a nice breeze coming in. It's still mightily hot. Oh, looks like Blue Lagoon might be going out. I can't see it on the screen because of the reflection, but I'm zooming in. Oh, there you go. Looks like it's very busy on top deck. Anyway, I think there's still people boarding it by the looks of it. Oh, that breeze is beautiful. do I want to go for a swim right now? Christ. I've got my trunks on, so I think I might just do that. Now the swim from the beach, I don't know if you can see it clearly from this distance, to the rocks there. So it's not that far, but it looks it, but it's not. I suppose if you swim, well, I usually snorkel, some sort of front down, breaststroke. It takes you about 5 minutes if that. And you can climb up on those rocks, you can sit on them. And a word of warning, put your sunblock on before you go swimming, not after like I did, because I sat on those rocks for about 20 minutes and when I got back to the sun lounger, I was burnt. So, learn from my mistakes. Restaurant again. Cheers. Raising the glass. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I've done a few more as well, which I will upload soon, if I haven't already. If you've got any questions about Cyprus, just post them in the comments. Coming out here, actually I will say, coming out here, if you're an adult, both jabs, there's no checks at all. You just have to fill out your flight pass, and I think that was it. I think you need a PCR if you're bringing kids with you, or anybody who hasn't been double jabbed. So if you've only had one vaccination, I'm pretty sure you have to get one PCR test done. Going back to England, you have to get a PCR or lateral flow. Many people are saying lateral flow as well, which is slightly cheaper. Is good enough. 72 hours before you fly back home. I go for the PCR myself just to make sure I'm covered. It's €28. So either way, it's not going to break your bank. And when you get back to England, I think it's either 48 or 72. You have to get another PCR test done. So if you've got kids, I'm not sure on under 16s actually, so you might have to research out one yourself, or anybody who's only had one jab. It's like I said, you can't just come straight to Cyprus, you've got to have a PCR test. See if I can zoom in on them. There's a couple of people on the rocks now. I'll just keep zooming, people. I can't see properly because of the reflection of the sun, but I think there's somebody there. Right there. I think they're actually sitting on the rocks as well. Like there's a couple of rocks under the ocean which you can't see, but they're either sitting or standing on them. There is marine life actually, I forgot to say, in the ocean. Not a lot as you're going out to the rocks, you do see the odd few fish. But when you get to the rocks, there's quite a few shoals of fish and that lot as well. So I would advise, buy some snorkelling gear. I got an all-in-one with the air pipe coming out the top, sort of above your forehead, not like the goggles and the one you put in your mouth. Mine's like a cover all of your face one, fantastic. Get one of them if you can. So much better than the goggles and mouthpiece. My one doesn't leak. I got it for about 20 off of Amazon, I think. It wasn't a lot. I've had it for a few years now. Doesn't leak. It's never broken. It's one of the best items for a holiday I've brought, to be honest with you. If you've never done snorkelling, don't be scared. There's nothing to it, just dunk your head underwater and breathe normally. It's a piece of cake. It's even better if you've got the full face ones on as well, because your nose and everything is covered. So you can just breathe straight out of your mouth and you'll be fine. Now we're coming back to the first bar and restaurant that I showed you. Now I'm going to get myself a drink in a minute, but I will carry on going until we get to the car park. Just so you know. Because when you come from Paphos, it doesn't matter what way Google Maps takes you, it'll bring you down to one road in. There is one where you have to take a left. There's another road that kind of goes straight on. It doesn't really matter. You know, when you get here, you end up on the same road anyway. So. I suspect it's a bit busier around here because of the Wi-Fi, actually. Plus it's right next to the car park. But the Wi-Fi reception's really good. I never had no problems the other day. I had TalkSport streaming on my phone for about 4 hours. Didn't cut out once. It's the ice cream place again. Last look inside the restaurant. But this is the main car park here. Now when you come into Latchi, you see the road. You can see the road just in the distance there, through those palm trees. So come in, you'll see the big blue sign for the restaurant. Turn left. Now this car park here is nearly always full. Once you turn left, take your first right. Now that'll bring you onto like a gravel type car park.